Hello.
Hi. In typical fashion, we are crashing into the event. I just knocked over the Christmas tree.
Yep. So it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We're fine.
We'll pick up all of the ornaments that tumbled later. Welcome. Happy December.
Oh my gosh, Jen. Let's pause for just a second. This is our first one since February or January?
February, I believe.
Of 2020.
20. When we both kind of rewatched part of it recently, and we did it at my house in my office, and we were sitting so close to each other, and Laura Jean was so sick.
Our last show together, yeah. I had pneumonia.
But we were so close to each other,
closer than this.
Like now, I think nowadays, if somebody's sick in this kind of pandemic COVID world, we're gonna keep our distance.
Yeah.
But we were.
I mean, I feel a little awkward being this close.
We're very close right now. Yeah. But we're both boosted.
Both
Mm-hmm.
shotted. Kids are shotted.
Feels so good.
I've had COVID.
Yeah.
So
I dodged that bullet, thankfully.
yeah, don't know how, but here we are.
But welcome. If you want to say hi, you can type in the chat if you have any questions or want us to repeat anything we've done or said.
It's dangerous.
Let's just pause and admire my birthday dress.
It's so good.
I'm so happy with it.
It's great in person.
It's so good.
There's some gold highlights. There's little crescent moons, gold dots. It's perfect. It's real cute. Real cute.
Golden Girl chic.
Yeah. It's my first thought.
Which is my goal in life, kind of.
I mean, I think that's an admirable goal.
Yeah. So we're not promising regular ShannaJeans, but we're not promising regular ShannaJeans.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. We're gonna get a sticker made that says that.
Already on track.
I put that away.
I know. I'm trying.
Today is our big planning day. Oh my gosh. Hello, Claire. Hello, Maria.
Hi, Maria. Claire's behind us, so I'm not as enthusiastic about my hi to her. Hi, Claire. Okay.
So we're having a big planning meeting today. And so the first thing we were talking about is shows.
Yeah, sorry, I had to wrap that up so I could be here. We just signed up for our first wholesale show since 2019. Holy shit. Y'all, I'm going to have to get on the airplane.
Was it last time we were on the airplane that you were clutching me? Or
No, because I had drugs.
Oh, okay.
I got drugs before that.
Maybe the time before.
Yeah, the time before. Coming back from Rhinebeck in 2019.
Yeah.
I had a panic attack.
I mean, there was a lot. Was that the same flight that we saw that plane coming toward us?
No, that was on our way to Rhinebeck.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But yeah, so we've got two retail shows and one wholesale show on the
books.
Maria says just wear your mask and bring hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
And drug it up
drugs.
if necessary.
Some drugs. Yeah.
Lots of chocolate. Yeah.
Shannon, our agenda's way over there.
I know, it's fine. I've got it.
Okay.
All right, we do have an agenda. We're going to try to do 30 minutes tops.
Okay.
But we have a lot to talk about because we have a lot of really exciting
Hi, Michelle.
things going on right now. Hi, Michelle. And coming up. So we do have lots to
Buckle
talk
up.
about.
Buttercup. Let's do this.
So the first thing we want to talk about are these little, just minis in general because they're so cute.
They're so freaking cute. We did holiday colors. Hanukkah. Hello. Rustic barn door. Merry Christmas.
Mm.
Ooh.
Jazzy holidays. There's the light is a little better.
Frosty.
And this one, bejeweled. It looks like it's all just gray, but it's not. It's just really deep jewelry tones.
Yeah.
And
what do you do with those minis? Let me
so
tell you.
I don't know what you can do like this, or I mean, you could do something like this. Yeah. Maria.
Where'd you get those hangers, Shan?
Right. From A Needle Runs Through It. They're the cute. I'm just gonna.
my God,
They're the
it's naked.
cutest things you've ever seen. My gosh.
Just curious.
They could. This, I don't know. There's something about this one that is even cuter than the sock to me.
And it's so satisfying slipping the mitten thumb on the thumb holder. There's some satisfaction. It's like a nice click.
It is so satisfying. And in the pattern, I say, make sure that your cast on is super duper loose because you're going to need to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Amazing.
they're the cutest things. So you can get the blockers, the
And
hangers from Maria.
There's like hangers for sweaters too. I have one in my office. Oh my God, are you fancy?
I mean, not fancy, but just so you can actually see it. It seems so dark in here. It's very Portlandy today. It's super rainy.
We'll go with romantic lighting today.
It's very romantic. Hey, baby. But yes, so this is a great use of these little mini sets.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, this one. I almost passed out when I finished
God.
this one.
Stop it.
It's so absurd. I don't know. It's hard to see. But yeah, it's just a little fingerless mitt of all things. Maria had the idea to do like, kind of almost like Santa colors. I didn't have any natural, but I did have this gray.
So the mini kits, you can get them in fingering or DK. I used a set to do some different granny square crochet thingies. And
I wish you had them here.
oh my gosh, I'm going to turn one of them. Wait, Claire might have taken them. But my idea was to turn one of them into a Barbie, like a doll rug. So cute.
Oh my gosh.
So cute. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So
the round one.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Minis, they're happening. They're
And
hot.
honestly, we're going to revisit the whole crochet thing in a
Oh,
little bit too,
yeah.
because we've got a newfound obsession.
Shannon's joining that newfound obsession.
I am deep diving. Okay. So the next thing we were going to talk about, we don't have anything to show you, but herstory for 2022.
Oh, yeah.
So this is maybe the most exciting year of herstory
We're stoked.
for us.
Get your library card ready. Find your favorite bookshop. We're reading and knitting.
Reading. Oh my gosh. So we're doing authors.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun choosing our authors.
Claire stole them.
Yep,
I
she
thought
did.
so.
We had so much fun choosing our authors, and we're already building our reading lists for the year.
Yeah. Spoiler, our first one, Thirsty Thursday, it's going to be a Phoebe Robinson. So I decided, because I needed a book, an audiobook. So the library had her first two I could borrow with no wait. So I'm going to re-listen to those because we've been saving her newest book to listen in January. So
And hanging out with her
yeah,
by listening to her books is the best.
yeah, it's like your BFF.
Oh gosh, she's so wonderful.
Michelle, are you the Michelle in Chicago? Freckle?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, we're so excited.
Yeah.
And the I don't know, the colorways are going to be fantastic, and it's just very exciting.
So good.
So yeah,
that's her street.
herstory, and you can get you can get it through our local yarn shop partners. We'll be publishing the 2022 list soon, but a lot of people from 2021
Yes.
Are carrying over, and then you can also get the subscription on the Knit-A-Wit
and
Etsy site, either a quarterly subscription or the entire year.
Okay, sorry, sidebar. Michelle, TNA is in Chicago. We're going to see you if you come to the show. Oh
Yeah.
my God. I cannot even
Yeah.
tell it. Yeah, audiobook. Man, I have to have an audiobook. I do too much manufacturing or making or ignoring my children to not. Yeah.
And I've gotten really into audiobooks this year too. I didn't used to do that much, but I gotta say, my eyesight has gone down the tubes this last year pretty drastically.
It's been rapid.
Yeah, my up close eyesight is so, and I don't know if part of it is just the prescription I got was kind of taking that into account or what, but so, and I can't do the, progressives. They make me dizzy, and I'm scared of getting dizzy. So I don't watch TV as much at night when I'm crafting because I want to be seeing what I'm crafting, and I take my glasses off. So I've been listening to audiobooks.
That's
so
amazing.
it's good.
That's amazing.
It's all good.
And I also want to plug Libro FM. You can attach it to your favorite bookstore, and they will get a cut of the audiobooks you purchase. So I do the monthly subscription. It's about $15, I think. And so I get one book a month for $15, and then Maggie Mays gets a cut of that.
That's what I do too.
Yeah, so that's my plug.
And then library too, supplementing with
absolutely.
library for sure.
Yeah.
But it's really exciting to buy like a brand new book that you can't, that it's like 16-week wait at the library and just to be able to get it.
Definitely.
So
definitely.
Getting old is a bitch, Maria.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yay. So the next thing on our list is actually our Over the Moon Advent.
Oh my gosh. And I brought all of my goodies.
I got mine too.
Okay.
So this is what the kit looks like when you first get it. So
and we have some ready to ship, and it's never too late to join. It is based around the moon cycle. So if you don't want to catch up with us this month, you can start again on the January, December moon cycle is pretty similar. So
it's like the 4th or something.
Yeah,
third or fourth.
the third.
Where the new moon happens.
Yeah.
But it is such a fun kit.
And this is the card box that Maria made us. It says Over the Moon. I don't know how clear y'all can see. And I have my cards in here, and then I also have my stitch markers that I've gotten so far and my Labradorite. And then
I got mine in my pocket.
I don't know if y'all noticed my background for my Instagram photos,
And we have this too.
but I was stoked to find this in the clearance section at Maggie Mays.
I love it. I've been meaning to ask you about that.
Isn't it
It's
so
so
good?
cute. It's
I
so
was
perfect.
Stoked.
I love the clearance section at Maggie Mays.
I know. I've gotten some good t-shirts there.
I got a bunch of books for Astrid there. And I have this. Laura Jean made me this for our birthday.
Oh yeah, maybe in the show notes we can add the link. It was a free pattern, and it was super easy. I don't read well, and I made it no problem.
I can attest to that.
The reading well, or that I made it no problem.
Both, actually.
Okay.
So I wanted to show you too. I kind of held this up a second ago, but we do have this really awesome washi tape, and
also humble brag. Guess who's on top of it?
Guess who's not? Ooh, I just pulled out a bunch of stitches too.
Yeah.
Laura Jean's so far beyond me.
I know. I even have my yarn prepped.
I didn't even open mine today. What? I have to open mine.
And Shan's being real generous and is letting me have this lead because I am never ahead of her on anything, and she's a very fast knitter. So I appreciate that. I think it's very generous and kind of her.
It is very kind of me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So I think that is a really good segue into another project we're working on together.
Oh my God, do you have your bag?
I didn't bring it.
Oh, because this is by Maria. I gave Claire, I got that fabric from Claire that I made Shannon's bag. So I made one for Claire. So I need to see if I can put one together again with scrap. So I'm not using a moon themed bag, and my eyes sort of twitching about it.
You should put the enamel pin on it.
Oh yeah,
that would help.
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
I love this bag so much. It's so perfect.
I interrupted. What was your segue?
My segue was temperature project.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh.
Because that's one that I'm actually
almost this
caught
year's
up on.
2021.
Yeah.
Hey
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up to
look what was in my bag.
Oh my God.
This flew, it's an ornament that flew off the tree into my bag when Laura Jean knocked the tree over.
I knocked the tree over 2 minutes before we started. It's fine. It's normal. Yeah, I'm up to October 15th on mine, and I can only knit so much a day before my shoulder hands give out, so I'm saving it for my Advent. And
I am up to December 1st.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that Prussian. Holy smoke-a-roonies.
I know. So here we go, month by month.
Oh, I was like, holy shit, November was so fucking cold. No, that's January.
Yes, that's February. So this is January.
Yeah.
Yep. February was super cold. This is when we had the ice storm.
I didn't know you did monthly markers. That's cool.
Yeah. So I did the just a gray. And then look at this. Oh my gosh. March was just like all Prussian all the time.
Okay, also Shan did the
April.
averages. That's why hers looks color blocked.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at, it's getting warmer.
May, June with those hot ass days.
So hot.
July. Isn't that fun? August.
I want to live in August.
I know. I love
That's
August.
my favorite month.
And then September. Oh,
My heart is saying no, thank you.
October. And then November, and then one day of December. And
So
honestly,
good.
I'm gonna be in greens again because we've had like
we had some warm
some
days,
super warm days in December.
Yeah. So mine is high lows, and that's why it's very Missoni-ish. And I'm leaving it as fringe. I'll trim them up. Yeah, I'm gonna do averages next year though.
It looks like the so there's this woman who actually shares our birthday, Erica Wine, Erica Schmerka.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she did this sock pattern that was like a unicorn, so she did a rainbow, and she left the fringe, so it looks like a horse's mane.
It looks like the mane from
yeah.
You know who else shares our birthday? Sarah Bareilles. She does. She's an amazing singer, and she is on Broadway. She's fantastic. She's a fantastic human being.
Oh,
she's I think a year older than me. But yeah, great company.
That's awesome. I know so many people. Arlene Sacitano's granddaughter.
Oh, that's right.
She just turned 13.
Big day.
Siri's youngest, Eli.
Oh yeah.
And then like one of my best friends from college, some good friends from high school. Like there's so many people. What? I did not know that.
Anyways, Temp project.
Tall people, short people. Look at that. So and Laura Jean's also doing the narrower version.
Yeah.
I'm doing the wider version.
Yeah.
God, it's so pretty.
So
and you didn't do any month markers?
I didn't.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
So for next year's kit, we planned for that.
Yeah.
We liked that plan.
Oops. So next year's kits have a month marker skein. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start because the pattern starts with a couple garter ridges. So I'm gonna use that my variegated to start with that as well. And then do the monthly marker.
And I think I'm gonna do the same thing. The temp project, yes, we can tell you how it works.
Yes.
So we have what comes with your kit is a starter kit of yarn. So 17 total 20-gram skeins, a project bag, and a postcard that has a download code. It has a QR code to take you to a download code that gets you the temperature project guide. So it is I don't even know how many pages it is total.
20 something.
18. Yeah, 18 pages total. And it has an overview of the project. So what you do basically with the temperature project is you figure out your high, low, average temperatures for the day of the place that you want to represent. Oh, you can't see the words, huh?
Well, you can't see it. I wrote my temp bucket.
Oh, yeah.
But I have soft pencil.
I think here I can show them mine from this year. And so what you do is you follow whatever pattern you're following. For this one, it's my pattern persistence. And you figure out if you're doing the high, the low, the average, or it's somehow incorporating all three. And then you can track it on our tracking pages. So we have one of these for every month. And then you follow the temperature range, the color range you set, the color and temperature range you set. And then if you have a 55-degree day, you use the color that corresponds with 55 degrees. So Laura Jean, for her, she did, would you do low going across, over and high coming back?
High coming back, yeah.
And I did average for all of mine. And so for a knitting project, you know, if you think about the fact that you're doing 2 rows per day for a knitting project, that is, you know, 365 times 2, right? That's over 800 rows. So it's really hard to do one in a thick yarn.
Yeah,
so
huge.
Yeah, so that's why we decided to use fingering and a fairly small gauge for this. But it's basically, Marie, it's 2 rows every day. So one kind of one block of knitting, right? 2 rows every day. You can also do 1 row every day, and then you would have 365 rows.
And that scarf would end up being, I'm trying to find July.
You're kind of midpoint.
Where's my white? That's what a hot date. Okay, so July was like right here. So your scarf, if you did just 1 row, it would be this long, which, you could sew it and it'd be a cowl.
I think it would be this way, wouldn't it?
Oh, right.
You're still working that way. So it'd be a little longer, but yes, you could sew it and make a cowl.
Okay, yeah. So it'd be a 1 run row a day. So that's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
And the beautiful thing about the temperature project idea is that you can do whatever you want to do with it.
I kind of want to do that now, Maria.
Right, just 1 row a day,
Just 1 row.
right? I mean, 2 rows a day is not much if you're keeping up.
It's not
but 1 row
much.
a day is nothing.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got a hair in my face.
So this guide is would be helpful whether you're following ours or like our friend Kara uses parts of it for her temperature project, which is something that Laura Jean is going to do one similar to.
Having the monthly fill-in and having this tracker page is worth the price of admission. And Shannon that's listed in our ShannaJean Etsy shop to just get this as the paperwork as a package, because it just keeps everything tidy and organized.
And it's just nice to, we like hearts and rainbows, so we used heart motifs. So after you finish a day, you kind of color in your heart.
Keep track of what you've done.
We both are us, so we each got heart paper punches too, so we could punch hearts to hang our colors on.
Is it necessary? No, absolutely not.
Not even a little bit.
Can't even tell.
Can't even tell.
But I can in my heart.
It sure did make us happy.
It made me very happy. Did I do it again this year? Absolutely.
I'm going to too. I got to find my hole punch. So Michelle said she saw someone do a gorgeous cowl with weather-themed buttons to close it.
Ooh, that's cute.
That'd be so
Oh my gosh.
awesome.
A sunshine, rainbow, and cloud. Shut up.
What I'm going to do, my dad gave me this idea. I'm going to, after I have a couple years, and they're all going to be different rainbows because we change the rainbow every year. But I'm going to sew like 3 or 4 years together. This is presupposing I'm going to do 3 or 4 years of this. But I'm going to sew years together and make a blanket.
I love it.
It's going to be so nice.
I love it. Okay. So real fast, we're just going to deep dive into some other ideas because my brain can't, I have to say these things out loud.
Yep.
So you can do a temperature cross stitch.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about this and Shan was like, ooh, your wedding year, the year your kids were born, they'd be beautiful works of art on the wall. We're deep diving on some crochet ones.
Embroidery.
Yeah, embroidery. I want to figure out how to do a weaving one. It would have to be a previous year's data, but I want to try to, I don't know how that one's going to work yet, but I want to, I guess the warp could just be white.
Exactly.
And then the weft could be.
Or the warp could be even this.
Yeah.
And the weft could be the data.
Yeah.
So Kara, January 1 is doing embroidery. Yeah. And I think, I'm like, ooh, that's such a beautiful idea. I might do our wedding year for our anniversary.
Yeah.
For Stefan.
And there's some really great patterns I found on Etsy too for cross stitch if embroidery is not your jam. Like a tree, you cross stitch the tree and then on a branch is January and you add in the leaves.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It's stunning. It is stunning. So you have
do you work your way through
like this? So January, February, March. So your tree is changing colors.
And so do you do a rainbow on that? Or do you do leaf colors?
I would do a rainbow.
I would do a rainbow.
I mean,
so basically
you can do anything.
We might have like 25 different temperature things at least started.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah. Okay, so can I tell you all about mine?
Oh my gosh.
First of all.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So I got a bee in my bonnet about basket bags. And then I knew I wanted a big one for this project. And I found the heart fabric in my stash and I was marinating, trying to think about, oh, denim, that'd be kind of cute. It still would be really cute.
It'd still be really cute.
I
But
was
nothing is as cute as this.
I got to stash dive and see what I can find. And I found this big old hunk of fabric Jeremy had gifted me, I think, because this was a sample, because this is my yarn and she did have fabric made, but it's not this big of a print and it's not this fabric. So anyways, I cut the fabric exactly so that I could make 2 bags. And I cannot believe how perfect it is for the color palette we're using. And it just, holy smokes, it just makes my life. Anyways, off track.
It's perfect.
Off track. So I'm making one for my birth year because I feel like this rainbow is really an embodiment of 80s and me. Yeah. So I started on my birthday the other night, our birthday. And so it's my project and I can do whatever the H I want. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, I don't want to do that color again. I just did it. So I picked another day in the month to do. But holy smokes, these colors are so stunning together. And I cannot wait to just keep going and going and going.
These ones, can I look at these too? Look at these. I mean, look at those two. Do you want to share a little bit about how you're writing in how you're doing it? Because I think that's super clever too.
I got, there's a website, temperature-blanket.com. And it's, not the most amazing website, but data wise it is. And you can download. So you put in your location, you put in your date range, and you can download into a spreadsheet. I just put it in Google Sheets. And I was like, I bugged my friend who's a spreadsheet genius. I was like, can you round the numbers up? Because I had Googled and it didn't tell me. And she's all, it's a button. You push a button at the top of the spreadsheet. So learn from me.
Well, that's cool.
Lesson.
It's just a button. You don't have to. Oh.
No, I didn't have to because I'm not. Whatever. She told me, and I was like,
you're not spreadsheety.
I don't know what language you're speaking. So I'm doing December 7th, 1980 to December 7th, 1981. I have all my temperatures, and so the beauty about doing a past date range is I know the highest high, the lowest low, and so I can base my temp buckets are very precise and specific because I know my boundaries. And then I knew that most of the weather would probably be between 40 and 55 degrees. Like it is cool as hell. So for those ranges where I would be sitting the most, I went a smaller temp range. So 3 degrees. And then on the higher and lower temp ranges, I went up to 5 degrees. And that's probably where I spent the most amount of time and used a pencil to erase and fill back in and try to figure it out. And what's helpful, if this is your first one, I think that you could still use that website to look at last year's data to kind of give you an idea. And it allows you to make temp buckets. They run out of, we use way more colors than they can accommodate for. But it gives you an idea, if you put in all your temp buckets, how many days you'll end up in 55 to 59 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
And so you can kind of get an idea of how often you'll see that color. But because I'm doing in the crochet, I'm doing the way I have mine organized is low, high, average is on the outside. I know Kara did low, average, high, but for some reason, I like coming back to the average. Where's my other ones? Because those look, oh, there they are. Right there. It's a little bit easier to see on these brighter ones. But so I have 3 different days that I'm seeing. I am going to use the variegated to square them off as well and put them together. So what I plan on doing, Kara's is kind of diagonal-ish. She did hexagons. But I'm going to do January as a column, February as a column. So the bottom will be uneven, but I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. So
it's going to be amazing.
The colors, it's just so good.
And if you're not fine with it, you could make the same motifs all in the variegated color and fill it in if you find that you're like, I'd rather have it be square.
Yeah. And I kind of dithered on, do I do just this circle crochet design? Do I do granny square for certain days? And I was thinking maybe I'll do grannies for special days because my squares end up being the same size, but I think I'm just going to stick with this. I think
it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is such a delicious rabbit hole to go down and obsess about and plan and plot. And like, I feel like I spend just as much time investing in the process as I do in the making. And then this is another reason why I wanted a basket this big, is this just gets to go everywhere with me.
Everywhere.
So,
well, and so what happened last year, at the beginning of the year, we both got super obsessed with the idea of a temperature project. And this was after January 1st had passed. And so our Kimberly, who is our designer and collaborator on a lot of stuff, our graphic designer, we just all started texting, like frantic texting. And I drew up a bunch of ideas about layout, and
I think in like 2 or 3 days it was,
just like nothing else mattered except writing up the verbiage for the temperature project guide. And we were ready to go with like yarn dyed and photographed by like January 10th. Something like that. I think I looked it up. Yeah. And so that's, and then we both have actually kept up on it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel pretty good about being up to October 15th.
I'm shocked that I am where I am. Yeah. I am shocked. Like, I can't believe it. It helps that I haven't knitted much other than that this year.
Yeah.
But, so kind of jumping along those, kind of going to crochet. So I, have not crocheted much at all I keep hitting my hand on that chair. Maybe you should move the chair. I've not crocheted much at all in the past very many years.
Yeah.
And, but because it was after Laura Jean and Kara did their little YouTube live, I've been kind of looking at all Kara's posts with like one eye shut and kind of squinting, because I just don't want to I didn't want that into my brain.
Yeah. And
then watching y'all live, I was like, this is it. So we were here for like a Weaving Wednesday. Oh, the night before Thanksgiving. It was the night before Thanksgiving. And we were talking about crocheting, and I was like, oh, maybe, I want to do whatever she was going to do. She wasn't sure yet, I think, exactly what you were going to do for your temp project. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I want to do a blanket, but I don't necessarily want to do a temp project. I just want to do a blanket.
Yeah.
A rainbow
you
blanket.
don't want to have to process the data. You just want a plan and do it.
Yeah. Exactly. So Laura Jean was like, go grab those skeins and wind them up, Shannon. We'll make something.
Because she should practice.
Yeah. So I found this motif that is so cute. It's a I think I had already done maybe the first motif with some scrap yarn.
Yeah.
But it's a circular granny, and then you square it off. And so these are the colors we just grabbed to have fun with.
And funny thing, these are left over from Kara's nephew's blanket.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, and they're just so pretty. It's just like, I don't know, it's so springy.
Yeah.
Like,
and the variegated with it is really springy too.
Yeah, exactly. So I
her street color.
I'll do, every time I wasn't working on food, or Thanksgiving was also Stefan's birthday.
I was cleaning for hours and hours and hours and getting texts from Shannon. Look at, oh my gosh, look at. Because
we had just cleaned.
Yeah. And it's usually the other way where I'm like, Shannon, come play with me, Shannon.
And I'm like, I'm being an adult. Yeah. Stop it. But so I made 9, and it's going to be like a little pillow cover. So I'm going to add 3 more to the bottom here. And I have some to fix. Like I didn't join it right. There's a huge hole here.
Oh. My God.
Because it was confusing. That was like my first, that might've been, I don't know when it was. No, it was not my first.
That's funny.
Isn't that hilarious? But I think I know how to do it now.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm going to do the same rainbow. I'm going to do the fruity rainbow from the temperature project. I didn't bring that yarn because I already had an IKEA bag full of shit to bring.
Yeah.
And I have a whole notebook, like my crochet plotting notebook. So yeah, I'm so excited. We're so excited. And then we're going to quilt a bunch too.
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah, we have big crafting plans.
Yeah, it's dangerous, Michelle.
Um,
It's so fun. Oh, it's so fun.
Shan went down a crochet hook rabbit hole too.
I did.
Yeah, but she doesn't have them yet.
Mm-mm.
So maybe
Yeah.
next ShannaJean.
I know, that's what I was hoping. I really want to do my big project on a new hook. I got some of those furls, which are so nice. Don't even look, guys. Don't even look. They're so pretty.
They're so beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
A friend of ours brought a bunch to show us a couple weeks ago, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous. We did pretty good. I think we're at 35 minutes.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Both of us are like,
Can't see nothing.
we need like a 15,000
Yeah.
inch screen.
For sure.
Yeah, so we do have some like kind of ideas about different quilting things we want to do too.
Yep.
And we might even start some of that. I mean, you already started tomorrow.
Oh, yes. We're going to hang out and craft tomorrow.
We're working today. We're going to craft tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to craft. After making those bags, I have another one to make, but my sewing machine is like, no, thank you.
I feel like I should take my sewing machine in, but I'm like, that's so much money.
Yeah.
To get
It's like
cleaned.
$100. Yeah.
Maybe.
Do it while you're in Montana.
Oh, I should drop it off before I go to Montana. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. I'm not bringing my sewing.
No, we
And my
definitely
serger too.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. And you've used them a ton this year.
A ton.
So yeah.
Yeah,
you
I had
should
to
do
clean
that.
out my serger before I made this dress. Like just
Yeah.
get all the mutzes out
Yeah.
of there. All the schmutzenfargen. So that's what we've been up to. Obsession.
God.
Obsession.
That is like the top layer. That
Yeah.
is the beautiful
Because
layer.
honestly, we also have our planners that we're getting into right now. We have, I had on our birthday, I had this, you like have these shower epiphanies, right? I had the shower epiphany about like, we had already talked about the 2022 Advent,
Yeah,
but just
we
kind
have a
of
plan.
getting deeper into it and some ideas. And Maria, we're warning
Yes.
you.
We already got your work.
Yeah,
ready.
we got your work cut out for you. But so this, like, I literally was like putting lotion on, dictating a text to Laura Jean about it
Yeah.
because it was so exciting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. 2022 is the year of the rainbow. So
it feels honestly, it feels hopeful in a way that it hasn't for a while.
Yeah.
And for me, it's because my youngest finally is vaccinated. And I feel like even though the danger is still there and COVID is still real and, it's still mutating and, all this stuff, now that my entire family is vaccinated, now that my youngest, the most, the
She's-
littlest one.
and just her lungs, like she was definitely
she
the most
had-
vulnerable.
Yeah, she had so much like asthma when she was younger.
Yeah.
So it just feels more hopeful. Like everything feels more hopeful right now. I don't know about you all,
Yeah.
but it feels like we can plan things and with a decent,
amount of
chance of them
certainty.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think too, I know Stitches is requiring masks and vaccinations, same with Red Alder. And so that also feels more confident of this event won't get canceled because these safety protocols are in place.
Well, and just as an aside to that, like for us, if we're not going to do an event that doesn't require that,
Yeah.
because
That's not
although
safe.
we feel a lot better, we still want to be as safe as possible. So
Yeah.
that's one of our metrics for deciding whether or not we're going to do something is what protections there are for everybody.
I don't know if we know what H&H protocols are.
We need to find that out.
Yeah, because I just sent them money.
It's yeah. So
Any hoozle.
we forgot about that.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Is that the clapping one?
Yeah.
Both of us started. Can I have some binoculars to see the?
So maybe we'll do this again next month.
Yeah, I think we're gonna make a soft
This is our soft landing.
landing, and we'll make a soft commitment to doing this again.
Yeah.
Again, it feels more hopeful than
Yeah.
it has in a while.
Yeah.
So.
Also, we're doing it on Thursday, not Friday. Sorry, 3 off because this is usually a Friday
Oh
thing.
yeah. So we'll figure that out too. But also, I'm 47.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I just
Oh my God,
can't
what
believe
is
I'm
wrong with you?
47. I just keep thinking, how can I be 47? I had to do the math. I had to get my calculator out
Oh my God,
and do
Shan.
2021
You just-
minus 1974.
No, you just ask how old I am and add 6.
But then that gives you the chance to rub it in that you're 6 years younger than me. Oh, well, thank you for hanging out with us. Hanging out with 2 old ladies. An old lady and a
Speak
slightly
for
younger
yourself.
lady. Oh my gosh. I have a friend who's like on the cusp of being a millennial, and he's always like, well, I'm a millennial and you're Gen X.
Oh my God.
I'm like, whatever, dude.
That's hilarious. Eric and he's 10 years older than me. And so he is like, we split that spectrum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're-
He's like almost a boomer.
I mean, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I feel like my sister's husband might be like right on the cusp of being a
Yeah.
boomer.
Because it's kind of 70 to 80.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But anyways, that's another. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging
thank
out
you.
with us.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. And it was super fun to chat about all of our favorite obsessions. We've been talking and texting about this all week, and I still feel like we have things to say about it.
We still have a lot to say about it. Yeah.
We're gonna keep talking about it.
Yeah.
once we're done.
So thank you, and let us know if you have any questions. See you later, alligators.
Bye. Do you remember how to end it?
Mhm. Look, you just press the red buttons.